Let's explore amplitude using trig functions. So for example, like if I were to give you y equals 2 times the cosine of x, the amplitude is this number in front of it. And that tells you how far from the center. Now in this basic case, the center is just going to be at 0. So if you look at a basic cosine graph, it always starts at the top and comes down. Or if we wanted to look at a sine graph, that would basically be the same thing, except sine starts at the center and goes up. But really, if you know the amplitude of one, you know the amplitude of the other. So all you have to do is consider that this 2 here goes up to a maximum of 2 and a minimum of -2. Always. Whether you're dealing with sine or cosine, it just doesn't matter. Now, where people sometimes might get confused, though, is what if there's a negative here? What if the amplitude is negative? Well, that doesn't change anything that I've discussed so far. It still has a maximum of 2 and a minimum of -2. That negative sign doesn't actually change the amplitude. What it does is it flips it. So instead of the cosine starting at the top, well, it now starts at the bottom, and it continues on that way. And for sine, same thing. If it's negative, well, it goes down to -2 and up to, that was a bad one. Goes down to -2 and comes up to +2, but otherwise it looks the same. It just flips it in that axis. So that's all there is to the amplitude of a trig function.